A mother and wife of a Marine veteran back with her family in America 3 years after she was deported under Trump's zero-tolerance policy. NBC News correspondent Guad Venegas joins us now. Guad, Alejandra Juarez lived in Florida for 20 years before she was separated from her family. Tell us their story.
Allison, that's right. 20 years, half her life in Florida. She's married to a veteran, a Marine veteran that served 3 tours. And this is why her case has gained so much attention. After going through an immigration process with ICE where she wasn't considered a priority under zero tolerance policy, she was deported and left to Mexico 3 years ago. Now, there was a congressman that got involved, Congressman Darren Soto from Florida, and an attorney, all helping to get the Biden administration to offer a special permit that allowed her to come back into the U.S. These are her words after she was able to hug her family just before Mother's Day.
This is what healing looks like. This is what this president is doing, healing the country. Thank you, President Biden. God bless you. Thank you.
The special permit is a humanitarian parole that allows her to be in the country temporarily until they can find another solution. Now, the congressman that's involved helping her has actually introduced a bill, the Protect Patriot Spouses Act, that is looking for anyone who's married to a member of the armed services to gain some type of legal residence in the country if they are facing deportation, just like Alejandra was. And, you know, this is just a small example of an immigrant who has a family in America that was separated. And for her, she's living a happy moment, but still some uncertainty because she hasn't found a permanent solution to her problem.
For sure. Guad, the Biden administration's task force just started reuniting families last week. We'll get a progress report on that in June. What will you be watching for then? And how would you say it's going so far? Is it too early to sort of characterize how they're doing?
So, you know, different situations. The families separated at the border, of course, are immigrants that were entering the country. That's a whole different category, right? And they're working to get those families together. Right. Now, this category, we're talking about the spouses of members of the armed services. And sometimes it's difficult to believe that some of them, just like Alejandra, are facing or have faced deportation. The bill that was introduced into Congress would allow them to gain a special visa that would permit them to stay in the country or come back into the country. And I think we have to think of the big picture here. There's other families in other categories in this country. And President Biden has said to Congress they want to discuss a way, because we have an estimated 11 million undocumented individuals living in the United States that have established a life that, just like Alejandra, some of them might have U.S.-born daughters and sons, and we need to find some type of reform to include them in society in America, because they currently live in the shadows. And then, of course, there's some of them that are currently separated, like Alejandra's family was.
What an emotional reunion. Guad, thanks so much for your reporting.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.